Getting it right for every child. That's the promise that the Scottish Government has made to young people going through school. But parents of children with additional support needs are concerned that it's not working for everyone. Figures out this week show a fall in the number of specialist teachers against a rise in pupils needing extra support. As things stand, more than a third of the school population has an assisted support need. That's a sevenfold increase since 2007. But the number of teachers has gone down. Across all school sectors, there are 500 fewer additional needs teachers than there were in 2010. Joanne Macaulay reports.
So Josh has struggled right through primary, and I already worry sick about him. So him going to high school was just the biggest fear. I don't even, it just makes me ill even thinking about it. Do you want this one?
11-year-old Joshua has dyslexia and dyspraxia and is waiting to be assessed for autism. He's missed weeks of primary 7 because of anxiety. He starts high school in August and his mum is worried about the support on offer for him.
I want him to feel safe at school, which he really should. And I want him to be happy at school, and I want him to learn. Every child's entitled to an education and he's just not getting it. They're very much good at saying getting it right for every child, they definitely aren't.
The number of ASN school children has risen sevenfold since 2007 to more than 250,000, or 1 in 3 pupils. But specialist teacher numbers have fallen and union leaders want smaller classes and more specialists.
At least a reinstatement of the kinds of specialist teachers who were specialists in additional support needs that we've seen, whose numbers we've seen in decline, and all that peripheral support that we would have seen much more regularly in school, educational psychologists, speech and language therapists, English as an additional language support, all of that support reinstated.
Holyrood's Education Committee is reviewing additional support for learning, and this week heard evidence from Education Secretary Jenny Gilruth.
The government is investing substantial amounts of public money in education at the current time. That's why, of course, our local authorities are now spending record amounts, over £900 million in the last year alone, on additional support needs. And that's as a result of investment from the government. It's also as a result of us ring-fencing funding to protect things like teacher numbers and pupil support assistance.
Outside Parliament, ASN parents continue to make their voices heard. The presumption is that children will attend mainstream school apart from exceptional circumstances, but critics say the policy is not properly funded and is storing up future problems.
Now, the retort will often be that local authorities and the Scottish Government are in a worse financial position than ever before, and I completely understand that position. But a little bit of appropriate resourcing just now will stop a tidal wave of children and young people becoming a lost society or generation, and that will have impacts in later life.
And as systems are reviewed, families continue to fight to ensure that the promise of getting it right for every child is not forgotten. Joanne Macaulay reporting, Scotland, Edinburgh.